Mirror's Edge Catalyst is a game that I really never thought would get made. I was quite surprised when EA and DICE announced it during the 2015 E3 press conference. Now, the original Mirror's Edge was a divisive game with a 79 on Metacritic, so it really should come as no surprise that Mirror's Edge Catalyst follows closely to its predecessor and stands to be just as divisive. What Mirror's Edge Catalyst really gets right is traversal. Controlling Faith and moving around the brand new open world city of glass is fluid and just as fun as it was back in the 2008 original. Throughout my 12-hour or so playthrough, I really only utilized the fast travel system a handful of times because of just how much fun it is to traverse the city. Parkour in a video game has never felt so good. One of the best parts of Mirror's Edge are these optional missions called Gridnodes. These missions are akin to climbing a tower in Far Cry or Assassin's Creed in order to expand your control of the city and subsequently open up fast travel locations. The Gridnode missions are pure platforming and really allow you to test your skill with face parkour abilities. So it's a little bit odd that all but one of these missions are completely optional. It would have been interesting to see if DICE had required you to complete these missions in order to open up the next story mission. It really is a shame that so few players will play these missions due to their completely optional nature. Unfortunately, instead of really testing you with difficult traversal platforming challenges, the late game seems content with throwing you into the gauntlet with loads and loads of hand-to-hand combat. And that's really a shame because combat is one of the few places, one of the places that Mirror's Edge Catalyst really struggles. Combat is not fun. It requires Faith to come to a complete stop. Now, the game reminds you that you can use your traversal skills in order to more quickly dispatch your enemies. However, it will generally lock you into a room or a circular arena where there are no traversal options for its most difficult fights. This really can result in what seems to be very intense difficulty spikes. This is compounded by the fact that Faith is extremely weak in combat unless you have unlocked damage boosters located in the game's upgrade system. The upgrade system, however, feels completely out of place in this game, and I'm really not sure why DICE found the need to include it at all. The worst part of this upgrade system is the fact that many of its best traversal skills, such as skill roll and quick turn, are locked, and they are completely integral to progression. You can actually get to a point in the game where if you do not have quick turn unlocked, you actually cannot progress in the story until you unlock that skill. Though, it's not like that really matters or that you would even want to see the story all the way through to its conclusion because of just how weak it is. It revolves around the conglomerate, a group of corporations that control the city of glass, and their totalitarian approach to governing. What do you know? The corporation at the center of the government and the center of the conglomerate is CHVRCHES, the military/police force. And while I won't get into it here, let's just say that cliches abound and the twist, if it can really be called that, happens so fast and is so telegraphed that not even Faith is surprised when she learns it. It is also hard to listen to the dialogue as it comes off as stilted and wooden.
Wanted this? You perverted everything she ever stood for.
What do you know of her reasons? You were a child. You're still a child, wantonly destroying everything around you.
Tensile property testing initiated.
Don't encourage
Characters don't really feel like real people. Think Heavy Rain, make it a little bit better, and that's the voice acting in Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Mirror's Edge Catalyst also has a multiplayer mode, though it's more asynchronous. And what I mean by that is it's dedicated to user-generated challenges and time trials. So it's fun, unobtrusive, and not, a shooter kind of multiplayer that's tacked on and feels completely out of place in the game. It feels good, and it's fun, but you can actually play the entire game without paying any attention to it at all. With that being said, and all the negatives and positives that I've had about Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I really do think that it was a blast to play. It was so much fun to play, just for the excellent traversal and grid node puzzles. The grid nodes are almost, I would like to see those maybe in a game on their own. And if you're a fan of the original, there's plenty to like here. Just don't expect to be amazed by its story or the graphical fidelity, and go in with tempered expectations. If you do that, I think you'll have a lot of fun. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed this review. Look out for the next video.